Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer that dropped yesterday. It was a really good trailer that gave us a little bit more insight into the upcoming film that comes out this July. I can't wait for it. That's right, the MCU, man. Let's go on for another 10 years. Give me more of of what these 11 years have already indicated. I can't wait for the next 11. Let's just put it that way. Um, so let's get started with here. Heavy spoilers. There's some spoilers about Endgame. So if you don't want to know about that movie, go watch that movie ASAP. I'll be surprised if nobody hasn't yet. But just in case, you'll never know. Um, and let's start talking about this right now. Right in the beginning of this trailer, technically right in the beginning of this trailer, it starts off with Tom Holland giving a spoiler warning on on things that happen in Endgame. Because who better than to give you a spoiler warning than the spoiler king himself? It's either him or Mark Ruffalo. And so, yeah, we got him introducing the trailer and saying spoiler warning for Endgame, beware. And yes, we are hit right away with the fact that Tony Stark has passed away. And so I wasn't too surprised about that because these were some speculations that I had already. If you watch my video that I made last week about what's going to happen to Spider-Man now after Endgame, I think that was the title. I said something to the effect that this movie will probably deal with Peter Parker dealing with Tony Stark's death. And this is now the second father figure that has left him, and it looks like the trailer is confirming that. I don't know if they'll tie Uncle Ben into this somehow, like they'll reference him, like this is the second father figure that Peter has now lost, but we are definitely going to get him grieving over the loss of his mentor right now. So, and obviously he wants to be a kid, so he goes on this vacation, but Nick Fury is keeping an eye on him, and also what I said in my previous video about Spider-Man was that we would probably see Nick Fury trying to guide him and reminding him why he needs to fight the good fight, which looks like that's also part of the trailer. And there were some funny bits in the trailer too. I like the line where Fury tells him, "Bitch, you've been to space." That was a little funny line to me. There were some good moments in this trailer. MJ finding out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, or already knowing, like already being pretty aware, was a little surprising to me. I thought, shouldn't you guys save that for the movie? Unless that's like early on that reveal, so we'll see. For the most part, yeah, I really did like this trailer, just like everybody else did. But the interesting thing that a lot of people are also talking about is Mysterio, and played by Jake Gyllenhaal, and where he comes from. Apparently, he comes from the multiverse. That is something new that we did not know about that will be part of this movie. Now, a lot of people are speculating that maybe Mysterio's lying. But then again, we did learn about this multiverse concept a little bit in Avengers Endgame. When they go back in time and you mess with time, you create these alternate branches of realities, right? So the Ancient One explains that to Bruce in Endgame. So that leaves us to question now, did the Avengers make a little bit of mess while they were back there? The only timeline I don't see how they messed it up too much was Thor's timeline when he went to Thor the Dark World in 2013. But 2012, there were some things there that did kind of get a little messy, as well as 2014. After all, Thanos got wiped away in 2023. The Thanos from 2014 got wiped out in 2023 by Iron Man. When he snapped his fingers, he wiped away all of Thanos' army and him. So did that screw up that timeline somehow? I don't know. And who knows? Maybe there could be other time-traveling escapades that happened that did create all this. So something we are definitely going to learn about is going to begin in this movie. And Kevin Feige, I believe, did say that we would be seeing more of the quantum realm in Phase 4. So I can definitely see Doctor Strange playing more around with it. I don't know if the Eternals has any connection to the quantum realm, but and as well as a third Ant-Man movie, I guess that would make sense as well. So look, I'm excited for Spider-Man: Far From Home. I've been already excited about it even before I saw Endgame, but then Endgame now puts an interesting spin on all of this. Happy Hogan is in there playing the next mentor role in some way. He has like two mentors in this movie. He has Happy Hogan filling the Tony Stark void, and then you have Nick Fury playing an all new kind of father figure in here. So I'm really looking forward to the Spider-Man Nick Fury dynamic because obviously I was a huge reader of the Spider-Man Ultimate Spider-Man comics, and Shield did play a heavy factor to those comics, if I remember correctly. And even in the Spider-Man cartoon from the 90s, I remember there was an episode or two that had Shield involved with Spider-Man. So definitely looking forward to seeing how all of this works out, especially the multiverse concept. And Mysterio is such a cool villain. I've been wanting him for a while now, so the fact that we're finally getting him makes me very excited to see where they go with this character, because there's going to be a twist. Mysterio is a popular Spider-Man villain, so they're not gonna make him a good guy in this. I doubt. There has to be some twist, like he turns corrupt later on or something, or maybe he's just lying that he's good, but he's really a criminal mastermind in his dimension. He's just saying that he's a hero. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it. So comment below, guys. Tell me your thoughts on the new Spider-Man Far From Home trailer. Do you think it looks great? Are you intrigued by the multiverse concept? Are there any theories you guys have? Because right now I have no theories. I'm just absorbing what these trailers are giving me, and so that's where I'm at right now. So with that being said, comment below, like this video, subscribe to my channel, especially if you're a huge fan of the MCU, because obviously I'll be reviewing Spider-Man Far From Home when it comes out. So until then, take care.